Hello, YouTube. This is Keith Kevin Kent. How you doing? How you doing? I'm recording this on a Friday, and I'm thrilled to death. It was a short week for me. I had a holiday off on Monday, and these short weeks, I know it's just mental, but it feels like 2 weeks when I only have 4 days after a day off on Monday. Anyway, if you're watching this on the same day, or if you're watching this on a Friday in the future, TGIF, thank goodness it's Friday. It's time again for another knife of the day. That's where I go through my collection one knife at a time, one day at a time. I'm currently going through my Chris Reeve collection, Browse Blades collection, and Microtech automatic out the fronts. That's the only Microtechs I have, and I have a pretty good collection of those. And I'm doing them all mixed up. Today, we're looking at, plain and simple, my favorite knife. You guys know I love Spotticles. I love a lot of different knives, but plain and simple, when KnifeArt.com came out with their exclusive Chris Reeve knives with carbon fiber on the show side, I just went crazy. I love these knives. The knife of the day is a KnifeArt.com exclusive Chris Reeve Sebenza 25. This is the carbon fiber version. You can only get these from KnifeArt.com. Now, a couple of things to talk about. First of all, if you don't know, Sebenza 25s have been discontinued from Chris Reeve knives, active lineup of knives. It was replaced by the Inkosi, the large Inkosi, which has pretty much the same profile. There are some differences, bigger washers, bigger pivot, a couple of things. If you ever get handed something that looks like a Sebenza 25, turn it over. One of the easiest things to see as a change on an Inkosi, if this clip right here was placed like this off of the lock bar, it's an Inkosi. I have a lot of Sebenza 25s, and you'll get to see them as we go through the collection. I love the small Inkosis. I have a lot of those. I'm not done buying small Inkosis. I love them. I don't have one large Inkosi. Not that I don't think it's well built. It is. It's an improvement on the 25. It's just that I have so many 25s, to me, the improvements aren't really worth adding to the collection. So let's talk about the Sebenza 25. Chris Reeve introduced the Sebenza 25 on the 25th anniversary of his company. So he introduced a new knife and never introduced a small Sebenza 25. That's why I love the small Inkosi, because it's a part of the collection that never existed until they released the small Inkosi. The Sebenza 25, and you'll see a lot of them as we go through the collection, has this hump right here that the Sebenza 21 doesn't. Has this notch right here on the spine of the blade, and has these two forward choils. See that in the handle? That's how you can tell if it's a 25. And again, the difference with the 25 is the clip is parallel to the lock bar, just like it is on the 21 and the small 21, large and small Sebenza 21s. The blade is 3.6 inches. The entire knife is 8.4 inches. And this is S35VN steel. You guys know Chris Reeve worked with CPM Crucible on their S30V steel, helped them put it all together. And his earlier knives carried S30V. First BG42 and then S30V. And then, I don't know how much he had to do with S35VN, but all of his knives are S35VN or Damascus. Just a wonderful, nice knife, hollow ground, clip point knife, just an everyday knife. I also like how his knives are slightly stone washed. It just holds all the snail trails and stuff really nice. Now, this is a different variation, of course. This has 2 studs. But the big variation that Chris Reeve and KnifeArt.com came up with is instead of a full tie show side, it's full carbon fiber, good carbon fiber. Now, when you say, yes, it's great for looks, of course, on the lock side, they keep the titanium. It's great for looks, but here's the big difference, and this is why, and I have the entire series of these knives. I just love them. Blade HQ came out with carbon fiber inlaid with the 3 stripes of carbon fiber on top of titanium. That's their exclusive. But this exclusive, here's the big difference. A regular plain Jane titanium Chris Reeve knives weighs 5.2 ounces. This beautiful knife right here, 4 ounces. Yeah, 1.2 ounces lighter. It's lighter. So now you have all of the great craftsmanship, the tight tolerances, everything that you get from a Chris Reeve knife. And it's beautiful titanium, which I just love. Smooth, no voids at all. And you save 1.2 ounces out of your pocket. You notice I have a 71. The first 100 that were released, they had numbers on them. I was lucky enough to get a 71 out of the 100. It feels so great in the hand and in the pocket. All of these have a special bead on the lanyard. It comes like all other knives from Chris Reeve with a tool, oil, cloth, and a birth certificate. Just a real nice knife. This is, to me, where an everyday carry merges with a gentleman's folder. I know this is a big thing. Usually when we talk about gentleman's folders, we're talking about smaller knives, right? Not a knife with a 3.6 inch blade, not an 8.4 inch, but man, look how beautiful it is. Just really nice carbon fiber. Of course, on the lock side, it's what you expect from a Chris Reeve knife. The Chris Reeve integral frame lock with the clip. You know, the clips aren't fancy. I think the clip on the Menundi is fancy, but man, it just holds up. My favorite knives, no doubt about it. I went crazy whenever they released a new one. It's the Chris Reeve KnifeArt.com exclusive Sebenza 25 carbon fiber. Carbon fiber. A full carbon fiber scale on the show side along with the titanium lock side. Just want to give you a feel for the size of this with the military and the Endura from Spyderco. Just a beautiful knife, guys. Just well made, beautiful, feels great in the hand and in the pocket. You know, to take off an ounce, 1.2 ounces is really nice. Side benefit to the carbon fiber. That's it. If you're enjoying these knives of the day, don't forget to thumb it up. It just tells me to keep going. It lets me know that you guys appreciate this stuff. Don't forget to subscribe. Turn on your notifications. I'm recording this on a Friday. We do this series Monday through Friday. But I think over the weekend, I don't know if it's Saturday or Sunday, I will definitely do another one of these group discussions. Last weekend, I pulled out all my paramilitary twos. We'll do the same thing this weekend, and we'll pull out another group of knives and talk about them. You guys have a perfect day. Keep those pockets full. Goodbye.